Heck yeah, bro. All right. Finally made it down here. Talladega National Forest. Looking forward to seeing what the next day and a half has in store for us. I've got about a half-mile walk, maybe quarter-mile walk, to get to where I need to. Before I get set up, we're gonna do a little bit of calling on our way. See if we can't get a bird on the ground. First week of Alabama turkey season, 2025, baby. Here we go. What's up, guys? We're headed to the woods this evening. We split up into two groups. See if we can get in here, see if we see any sign, and see if maybe we can make it happen, get it done before dark.
There's trail, but tracks. I think it may be 1, 2, 3, like the third striped blue where that tree's coming across.
Yeah.
Go up to that next rise. That should put us really close to that field in case there's birds in the field as they come through. If they do.
Yeah, works for me. Did you get
3?
Did you get one?
Edit that.
Heck yeah, bro.
3 of them.
I only saw their heads. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Good first kill of the trip.
Bro. The one. I guess. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get it, boy. Yeah, when they gobbled, I thought they were on this ridge across from us.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they were. That's what I said. If they do gobble, there's a good chance that he's gonna they'll just run in. And,
Yeah.
You know, hey, this is the roosting area or whatever, and you know it's getting that time, and they got a hen, and
Look at that. That's a good beard on him. What does Spurs look like? Oh yeah.
I kept hearing crunching. It was like that's the direction that they, you know, the gobbles came from.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, you know, maybe. So little soft calling to see if they would respond and know, oh yeah, that's them. They're coming back. And I saw the first one pop up about right over here, or I guess maybe a little bit further back.
Yeah. So did they come down this road, or did they come down there?
They came up.
Okay.
It's this little cut right down through here.
Yeah.
And I guess either they were down there on the other side or off on the back side of there when they gobbled. And then I saw the first one come up, and that's when I was like, hey, like they're over here.
Yeah.
And then I could see the red and everything. I was like, all right, I just want to make sure they actually got a beard on them. And then the second one, at least the second one I saw, I could see he had a beard, and he kind of puffed up a little bit, and I was like, he was standing, I guess it was kind of like where this one is, because I could see him kind of puff up just a little bit, and I was like, oh yeah, he's within range. Well, then I could only see two heads.
Yeah.
Moving, and they kind of like were lining, just kind of like they're just. And then I guess this one, but
Bro, when I saw two of them fly, I was like, he missed.
I did
a chip shot.
That's exactly what because I shot it with the top, and I'm sitting there going, I need to probably shoot this with the bottom barrel.
Yeah.
No, it is sighted dead on. If I just put it on the head or on anywhere, I'm going to destroy it.
Yeah.
So I was like, screw it. I'm gonna trust it because I've never shot anything with the bottom barrel, and I didn't want to screw it up.
Yeah.
So I see him poke his head up, and I'm like, I can see the beard. I'm like, that's the one I want. Heads up. I was shooting through all that brush. I put the dot on it. Well, bam! When I shot, I see what I thought was my bird fly up in the air.
Yeah.
And I see the other one going off that direction. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. That's why I'm like, how in the world? And I lean over because you know I was just like, what the?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I hit him.
I thought you missed too, bro.
Thank God it wasn't two of them.
Golly. No, when you said two, I was like, man, I wish I was down there by you. But at the same time, there was no way for us both to shoot this way.
There wasn't. What we should have done is we should have come up here.
Yeah.
And, you know, maybe they would have popped up right here. We would have had perfect headshots on them. And, hey, 3, 2, 1, let her eat. Little big baby bird. There's 3 of them. What? There's 3 of them. Yeah.
All 3 of them came in.
They didn't shoot?
No, I only saw the tops of their heads, and I was behind him with the camera.
I didn't know that there was 3 of them. I saw 1. I could only hear 1 walking. I saw 1, then I saw 2.
I thought you would do that.
They flew. We watched them land on the side, and then they ran up the hill.
That's the 3 I was talking about the entire time. I just did not think they made it that far.
Well, if you go up to the top where it flattens out, basically where you see it flatten out, it's just a slow rise up there. Off on the left, they've got like a sunken out area. We got in that. We called. I think that was the only place we called.
Yeah, it's the only place. But we stood there for, what, 2 or 3 minutes?
Yeah. And then we called, Nothing. Called again, nothing. And I was like, I was like, they were either on that hill or they were down the bottom. So as soon as they hammered, we were.
It wasn't 5 minutes.
Where that tree is across right there, that's about how far we were in. We ran up and then we just sat on the tree right there on the edge. And I'm sitting there, he's sitting there, and next thing you know, I look back, I'm like, you hear that? He goes, no. I was like, something's walking. And they kept getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And about that time, I see.
You know, I can't think of a better way to kick off turkey season than this right here. You know, we get a bird down on the first day. We're spending good quality time out in God's creation, surrounded by good friends who love and appreciate the sport of hunting. And, you know, a huge thank you to our buddy Reese and his wife for opening up their home to us, cooking amazing meals for us all weekend, and allowing us to hunt their property and feed the obsession of chasing these birds.